Alright guys, this is Chuck Prepping Outfitters. My second video. I just thought I would go over a few of my cutting tools. These are some things that the knives are multi-purpose to a degree. I have two cutting tools. I have this, or two axes, I apologize. I'll get into those in just a moment. First, I want to tell you what got this whole thing started. This knife is a United States Navy Mark II, MK2 Frogman knife. To the best I can understand, I showed it to a Navy SEAL, and that was his opinion. This was my grandfather's knife. It has a sheath, still in good shape. The canvas belt loop still in good shape. The leather is by now hardened, as it always does. Full tang, but it's not a large tang, but it is a full tang down to the bottom. And I used this knife for many years as my personal hunting knife. I decided that at one point I was going to clean it up a little bit and try and make it more into just something nice to have, because it was my grandfather's. But I've come to more think now that I may need to have it in my possession on a more regular basis, and put it into my rotation. That's kind of a family heirloom, but still very serviceable, very good, sharp knife. My next knife I want to tell you about is made by a gentleman called Frank at Knives by Hand, and I'll try and put a link to his website down at the bottom. This knife is very sturdy, very strong. It's got a nice solid case. You can put it behind your back, you can put it on your belt, you can have a drop leg with an accessory low. It's got a hole in it here to tie it around your leg. This is called the Apache, and it is very big, very sharp. It is a full tang knife. It's 1/4 inch steel with, I believe this is rosewood, but I don't know that for sure because I didn't ask him. Frank and I went back and forth through email about what to call this knife, because I believe, guys, this is either the first or the second knife that he made. And for a full, excellent review on this knife, go to Sootch's channel. Look up Sootch on YouTube and go look at the Apache review. It's a phenomenal knife. It's very bulletproof. You can't get any better. You can tang with it, chop with it. You can cut wood with it. You can do fine work with it. It is it's an excellent knife. One thing I would like to say, guys, which I had something happen that it pretty much upset me, and then I realized that I didn't need to be. I put this, I had a Perseum rod, and I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and slide that booger right down inside here, and I'd have it with me all the time. Well, I wasn't thinking. I scraped some of the case, and it really upset me because it was such a nice knife. But then, you know what? I was watching Southern Pepper 1 the other day. Actually, in fact, it was yesterday. I've slept since then. He changed my mindset. This is a tool, all right? It's not designed to look good. If you want something to look good, then go buy yourself something else. This is designed to work, and it's going to get scraped up and scratched up, and it's going to, but this is good, solid, heavy leather. I don't care what the leather looks like as long as the blade's good. And this is a good, solid bushcrafting knife. This knife, when I bought it, it's been over a year ago now. I believe I paid $200 for this knife. Worth every dime. Would do it twice on Sunday and carry it with me everywhere I go. I will not be without this knife, ever. Now, having said that, from the same individual, I bought a Kukri. And you're going to say, well, why would you need a Kukri? Well, a Kukri is a multi-function knife. Let me get comfortable here, guys. A Kukri can do many, many things. First and foremost, this is called a 3-cheery, and if you can see it, I'm going to try and get it in the video. The camera's a little far away. Each one of these ridges is called a cheery. They've got a 5-cheery now. The way I understand that, it's a little dirty. I apologize for that. I was just using it out here. The way I understand it is it's supposed to help channel away the blood. A Kukri, this was actually made in Nepal. This relief here looks like a kind of funny M or a relief. It's designed to be from what I can understand, a relief so that when you're chopping down here, the vibrations don't go all the way down here and crack it. But you can do many, many things with this. This is my chopping tool, my hand axe. Okay, I can do small axe tool jobs with it. It cuts very well down here. I can do small or fine detailed work down here, and it's really good at that too. Take a knife or take your piece of wood, just come down here and just shave it down like that if you need to, or you can use it this way, But I want to say something about this knife that may not be politically correct, kosher, whatever you want to call it. But these knives are made by the Nepal Ease, and they're carried by the Royal Guard in England. In the hands of a skilled individual, that knife can shear limbs off. So it not only becomes, so it's not only a chopping tool or a fine use tool, but it's a security tool. It's a survival tool. It's an all-around good tool to own. If I were to have to defend myself in any other way than with a gun, that would be my weapon of choice. But it's not something that I carry all the time. It's in my bushcrafting kit, and it's what I use to chop with. But it's something that I would consider having in my arsenal. It's very heavy on the end, so the chopping motion is, what would I say, emphasized, and it's very, very sharp and wicked. Something to consider, guys. I would really give this a hard look, for your everyday carry, or for your bushcraft chopping needs. Okay, I have here an S.A. Wetterling's forest axe, 26-inch, I believe it is. I purchased this shortly before I won the Wrangler Star axe. owned an axe before. It's got a very similar case to or sheath to it as a Wrangler Star. I have chopped a tree with this, a small tree, and it does a good job. Very solid axe, nice hickory handle. Again, this is one of those axes that's handmade, hand stamped. Gonna be around forever today. You know, almost bulletproof. How do you tear it up? You might tear the handle up. That's replaceable. Um, there's nothing in an axe that can't be fixed. If you have a question about that, go to Cody's channel, WranglerStar.com, I believe it is, or WranglerStar on YouTube, and watch him sharpen an axe. He's very, very good at explaining how to do something. There are several files you should have. I would think a medium, a fine, and a bastard file. The only reason you need a bastard file, though, is to take off the really, if you were to happen to hit the dirt or a rock or something like that, to take out the heavy gouges. Possibly a Lansky puck might get the job done. You can have a bastard file and a Lansky puck. That's kind of part of what I'm learning. It's going to boil down to, guys, in your bushcraft kit, what do you want to carry? How much weight do you want to carry? So there's things to consider here. We'll get into a whole other video about. My last cutting tool that I carry, I don't carry this on a regular basis, mostly because it's summertime now. In the wintertime, I probably will, but right now, I don't. And that is the Wrangler Star Collins 5 axe. I did a video on that. Obviously, you guys have already seen that. I can't say enough about that. I like the Wrangler Star logo there, Cody. I'd really like to see the gentleman that did this do one for you that has the logo on your T-shirt. I think that's probably the best logo I've seen yet. That's really cool. Unfortunately, buddy, I can't order one of your shirts because I need one quadruple extra fat. I'm a big guy. But that is my cutting tool video. I have the obligatory little knives, neck knives. I mean, I've got other little knives, but these are my workhorses, and they are the ones that get the job done. And so those are the ones that I wanted to show you guys to begin with. Probably the two that mean the most to me that I would probably not leave if I had to grab two things, just two things, okay? Truthfully, some of that is going to come into sentimental value. I'll apologize now, but one of them is going to be this axe, because it'll do it all, and this knife, because I can do it with this knife too. It's not as thick right here, but if I had to use it to baton, I could. This knife and I have been through a lot, and so I know what it's capable of. Not that my Apache is not. It's just bigger and bulkier, guys. This is quick and stealthy. This isn't so much. If I had to cache this somewhere, I could cache this somewhere. But for movement and quick moving through brush, or just ease of hiding, this thing right here is going to be my go-to knife. If the fertilizer hits the rotary oscillator, those are the two I'm grabbing. if I have to make a choice. So that's about it for my second one, guys. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. Everybody be safe.